Hey, Rachelle, how's it going?
It's going. How are you? Look at you with the girl boss. I mean, like I could stick this like on my head or something, like boss lady vibes.
Hello, I like that.
That's that
I think that you
subscription
should put
box.
get a big chunky necklace. I love that.
No. Or I could make
That is
this
so
my like I showed you last time, the bag.
Oh yeah, boss babe. I love it all. I love it. Today is such a great day because I get to be on with you, one of my favorite girl bosses, and another girl boss we're going to bring up in just a second.
Yep.
And it's just a celebration of being an amazing girl boss, building our empire, right?
Yes. And you are rocking the look today. It's although it's reminding me of Suddenly Susan. Is that the movie from Madonna from the 80s? Get into the groove. Like
Get into the groove, boy. You got to prove your love to me. Look, I'm not done, but you didn't
keep
see that
on going.
coming.
Keep on going, because I'm not singing. You've got the talent. You've got the talent. I can do the to the side. That's about it. So,
Come on, let's do it to the side. Ready? Let's go that way. Wait, wait. Oh,
but wait,
that's the opposite.
you pointed that way and you went that way.
I know. It doesn't make any sense when you're looking into the screen. Anyway, for all the girl bosses who are watching, for all the our brothers who actually support girl bosses, tell us where you're coming in live from, or we're coming in live from, but where you're coming in from. Sorry, I'm just so dumb right now. But tell us how you're doing. Give a shout out to your favorite girl boss. We'll put it up on the screen, and then you can tell your favorite girl boss, "Hey, look, I give you a shout out. We can do that. We can make that happen."
That's
But yeah, how are
right.
you doing, Rachelle?
I'm good. It's been a really good week. I mean, I've been very, very busy and I've been up really late every night watching my new show on Netflix.
Your new show. What's your new show?
The Imposters. It's so good.
I,
It's really good. It's funny. Yeah. So I like
nice.
it. Yeah.
And
And go ahead.
I was gonna say you have a keynote you're doing pretty soon.
Yep. I have keynote next week. And actually, next Saturday, I am doing one of Dr. Desiree Alexander's webinars. I have a 2-hour webinar next Saturday afternoon from 12 to 2 Eastern, so 11 to 1 Central, on fostering connectedness and social emotional learning. So be talking about some Buncee and some Nearpon and some other tools and strategies. So I'm excited. Awesome.
I am excited for you. That is so cool. You are
Thanks.
seriously. What keeps you going from one girl boss to another? What keeps you going and staying motivated?
Oh, wait, you were asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, or any girl boss
um,
that's watching. What keeps you
yeah.
going? What keeps you motivated?
I don't know. I just like to keep finding opportunities. I like to connect with people, and I like to work. I like to learn. So it's been fun. Just new experiences. It just keeps, I don't know. I mean, I like naps too. Naps are good. So I try and balance the naps with the Netflix and some work, but I don't know. It's different. And, I don't know.
I knew
I
you were
don't
going
know.
to say that. Your connections with people are what help you thrive. Like I knew that. I could have answered that for you. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Okay.
And you just gave a natural segue because I know another girl boss who likes to take naps, likes to work hard, and all the things. And I'm going to bring her up. She is one of my most favorite people in the whole world. Let's welcome girl boss Alice
Hey,
Keeler. How
Hey,
are you
hey, Alice.
today?
hey, I'm having an awesome day. I had a super productive day yesterday, but I took a nap at 7 p.m. and then just never woke up.
Oh, jeez.
I feel extra rested today.
That's amazing.
I have some questions for both of you. Okay. What time in the morning do you wake up?
5:30.
4.
Yeah, I knew it was early. I feel like I'm going to bed and you guys are waking up. It's always
Well,
like
I
that
know
way.
that's
Crazy.
true because I would be texting and you reply back, and I know you just haven't gone to bed yet.
Yeah. And then so I stay up late. I wonder if there's any other girl bosses that stay up late if you're like me, or are you an early riser like these two ladies? Um, But yeah, so Alice, tell us what's going on in your world right now. Tell us, like you've got a lot of new things going on this year.
I got tons of new things going on. I'm teaching geometry this year, which I've never taught geometry before. I've always done algebra and statistics. So it's an all new, well, I get to use this lovely, no, I try not to use this. There's two parts to it, actually. Talk student engagement right there. Okay, so just trying to navigate how to engage students with geometry. So I'm doing that. I just, today is the last day of the grading quarter, and I got all my grading done yesterday, you guys. I got it all done yesterday. And then,
yay!
This week, someone was saying that their school gives them this giant Google Slides for the whole week. It's got like all the warm-ups. It's got all of the breakout rooms, the activities, whatever's in there. She said she spends so much time like breaking it into smaller slides because it's the whole week, right? So I'm like, well, I can fix that. So I feel very accomplished. I coded alicekeeler.com/cut-up-slides that'll break it up into small slides for you. So then I gave a midterm. Let me hide the student names on this. You don't need to see their name. I got a stack of papers here. All right, so I gave this, very exhilarating for the students to work on. And then I went through and I looked at what everybody had was like weekend. So it's like assesses a bunch of things. So what are they weekend? And so I made a Google Slides with the 9 things that I'm assessing. So it gave like, what is it, and a practice problem. So then I thought, I have this thing where it cuts up the slides into smaller groups. So I could do that for giving students feedback. So I'm feeling super excited because on Monday, every student is going to get their own individualized 3 problems based on what they were weekend. Now, that would have been a lot of work, except I coded it. So that I've now integrated that whole capability into alicekeeler.com/cut-up-slides. So I'm having a great day. That's what I got done.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it still. I'm gonna take a photo of this. That is so cool. In fact, it's so cool. It's totally radical. Seriously, like
Radical.
I don't even understand how to do any of that.
I have no idea what you said, Alice. That's all right.
I feel like I understand. I just don't know how to do it, and I love it. And I asked Rachelle this, so I'm going to ask you. What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated? And I'm sorry I didn't prep you for this. I literally didn't prep anybody for anything today.
Is this for me or for Rachelle?
Oh, I already asked Rachelle. Now I'm asking you.
Sorry, I thought you were asking Rachelle. What keeps me motivated is just the opportunity to do new and exciting things. Like I would just get so bored. Even first period to second period, right? You're going to change your lessons, so year to year. So it gets me excited. Can I screen share this?
Yes. Let me get my, yes, you can. Here we go.
So let's start with the question in the book.
Okay, wait, I'm going to remove that here. Let's look at the question. There we go. Put the question up there, make it big, and then I'll screen share.
Okay. Question in the book.
Okay.
Looks awesome.
Who cares? So
it looks so fun. I couldn't wait to do it.
I'm all about upgrade the worksheet. It doesn't necessarily need to be awesome. It's like, well, what's something small we could do to just make it a little bit better, throw in at least one of the C's or some context. So I went to Google Maps, and this is a grain elevator just down the street from me. It's one of the most iconic things in town. Like everyone knows the grain elevator. So I'm trying to take pictures of my town and redo the examples with my Bitmoji and things that kids know. So that's what I'm working on right now. And that excites me, is that kids might like it, and I'm sure it'll be terrible. I probably fail at least 80% of the time. They all think I'm really lame and stupid. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll try better tomorrow. But that's what motivates me, right?
I love it.
Like,
yes.
Try something different. If it's not working, do something different.
So tell me, like, what are you trying to find here? The area, like what are you asking with this question?
Yeah, I'm not asking anything with this question. So I am trying to introduce the concept of sine, cosine, and tangent. So remember this SOHCAHTOA, the opposite over the hypotenuse. I know your eyes are rolling behind the glasses. Don't get high.
I'm not. They're not rolling.
And so my thing is like, we just give these kids these triangles. You know, there's some ladder leaning up against a wall. Who cares why there's a ladder? This one isn't a great contextual example, honestly, but the first thing I want to show you is that when we get these numbers, they don't come from anywhere. The XY axis in math, you know, why it's something you literally just slap on there and make a decision. And so this is a 6 because that's where I put it, and not that the center has to be anywhere in particular. So mostly I just want to have the kids engage in some conversations where they think about triangles and how would you find the height of the grain elevator? It's really big. You're not going to measure that with a ruler. So that's where we need to employ some other strategies. So yeah, that particular picture is just me building up to it. What's the adjacent side? What's the opposite? What ratios do we notice? But try to get it from something.
I love that. Kudos to you.
Way better
That
than
is
the
really totally rad.
workbook.
Better than the workbook. That's all I'm going for right now. Because of course, me, like a lot of people, are in survival mode.
Ditch that workbook.
Yeah. Workbook.
Oh my gosh.
I told Matt to write that. He shined me off. So if anyone wants to write a workbook, ditching book, that's not called that with me, you let me know.
Alice, how many books have you written now total?
I just submitted my 7th book. It's about Google Jamboard with Kim Mattina wrote it with me. She's super awesome.
Right. I did see. I knew I saw one recently, so that's awesome. I need to get that book. I have your others. I just need to get the whole Jamboard one.
Send it to you once it comes out. It's at the editor right now, so it's completely out of my hands. And the editor didn't like how I set it up. So if you know anything, is my books always have a theme of 50. So my first book was 50 things you can do with Google Classroom, is 50 things to go further with Google Classroom. And the Ditch That Homework book that I did with Matt does not have 50 things, but the others are all 50. And so we were doing 50 things to teach with Google Jamboard. Well, we ended up having like 150 or something ridiculous. Wow. So to make it 50, we did, well, here's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And then here's 50 of them. And then we start Roman numerals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to, put it in different sections. And the editor said he thought that was terrible. So I don't know. I don't know if my book will have 50 or 150. But we have.
Why don't you just put 50 plus?
Yes, that's what the editor. So maybe that's what it'll be, is 50 plus.
Or 50 times 3.
I don't know. So we'll find out.
Or 50 times 3.
I have a lot of stuff in there, and I hope that it'll be really useful.
Oh my gosh. I could think of like 4 things I could do with Jamboard right now. So I just definitely.
That's why you need the book, right? So
I know.
Kim and I were getting up at 3 a.m. every single day. We took a couple of days off, but pretty much every day we were getting up at 3 a.m. and then just brainstorming. And at first we were struggling to get 50. And then as you start challenging each other, and this is why collaboration is so great. 1 plus 1 is not 2. She's got something or I have something, and then we're like, well, why is that? Couldn't you do this? I thought you were doing that. And I'm not doing that, but that's a great idea. And then next thing you know, we're out of control, where we finally just had to say, stop putting down ideas. Just stop it. So we just turned it over. That's it. We're not putting any more ideas out there.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
So cool. Yeah. Well, congratulations on finishing that book, number 2 with Kim Mattina. Congratulations to Kim also. And that just leads me in. I mean, being a girl boss rocks. I mean, it's so cool. Both of you are breaking down barriers. I feel like I'm breaking down barriers. I'm going to put myself in the mix. This is the month. And the reason that I'm harping on this, harping, that's a terrible word. The reason why I love this and I'm embracing this is because obviously this is the month of Women's History Month. And, when I was growing up, it just seemed like women aren't supposed to be leaders. Women aren't supposed to lead over men. It was such a women shouldn't be president type of, women shouldn't do this, women shouldn't do this. So I finally feel like as a 40-year-old woman that I'm embracing all the things that women really can do. And I love both of you because I think that you both are just knocking that down with your hammers, with your girl rocks hammers.
Girl rocks hammers.
I'll throw Joe Bowler in the mix on that. In a male-dominated field of mathematics, we got a lot of kick-ass women working at it. So.
Yes, that's right. And again, if you're watching and if you want to give a shout out to your favorite girl boss, just give us a shout out. I'll put it up on the screen. It'd be awesome. So who are other women? You said Joe Buller. Are there any other women you want to give a shout out to? Both of you. This is for both of you.
Okay, Rachelle goes first because I'm going to think about it.
Wait, so girl bosses or just women?
Yeah. Women. I call them girl bosses, whatever, but
Okay.
women. Who are some women you want to shout out?
Sarah Thomas.
Yeah, Sarah Thomas.
Yes.
Easy one. Alexis Terry, she's out there constantly.
Yep.
She's like a machine with putting positivity and how to, doing her own business and making change.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Joy out there.
Dr. Joy.
Dr. Joy. My good friend Mandy Freilich, she's an amazing woman. My friend Nicole Taylor, she kicks butt. Yes. And okay, there's so many more.
So many.
My friend Lainey Rowell. She's a kick. Okay, I'm just gonna say kick butt. She's a kick butt woman.
When you say Lainey, like the
Shelly Burgess.
Shelly Burgess, yeah.
Yes.
Lainey, Shelly. I just answered a similar question that's like 2 days ago, and you would think that I knew Sarah was my first one.
She was also in my head. I just want you to know. Oh my gosh, and Dr. Eileen Winokur and Victoria Thompson, we're going to be going live this weekend together. I love both of them. I can tell you, so many. Kim Matina, she's a girl boss. Jennifer Ledford, she usually watches. I want to give her a shout out. And Laura Steinbrink, oh my gosh, total girl boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good list. Could be here all night.
Yeah. Yeah. Fully embracing it. Yes. And both of you, I've learned a lot from both of you, especially this year. I had a good conversation with a new friend today, and we were talking about how, this year you've had to be an innovator. It's brought forth its challenges, and then you're going to thrive if you continue to innovate. And I wasn't trying to change myself into something different. I just did it because when we talk about thriving, I just have to have connections with people. So going live was something that I started doing to reach people, and then it turned into something beautiful, I think. But and I know we didn't, I keep springing all this on you, so please forgive me, but what are some things that this year has brought to you that's been a good challenge that you have tackled and you're going forward with it? And anybody can answer this, even people watching.
Well, I moved to Kansas on accident. All my stuff is still in California. I just didn't go back. So there's a challenge. I had to buy all new stuff.
You moved across country during a pandemic. How was that?
Well, I think like many people, we just find ourselves in situations that we didn't expect. And then we're all doing stuff that if you had asked us a year ago, you'd be like, hell no. And this is our new normal. And so my new normal is teaching math in Kansas. And so I just bought a big house. It's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, totally. What about you, Rachelle? Is there anything about this year that was a challenge that you feel like you overcame in a positive way that you didn't think about last year? Like it wasn't even in your brain last year? I know, and I'll come back if you want me to.
Apparently, you know what? It must be because I can't think of anything right now. So I still haven't solved it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you did record a keynote. You recorded a keynote.
Yeah. A little bit long.
You guys are used to going live.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not used to.
I won't do virtual keynotes. Maybe I'll change my mind at some point, but it's just a different medium. And I always like to say that digital is different. And so, you know, when you come to it's a different platform and you have to engage people in a different way. And I'm still working on what the keynote would look like when I'm not in person and I don't get to wear my red shoes, and how to get people to how do I even know people are tracking with me? And I'm all about interactions. And so, although I do have things that I've coded, which is pretty much always my answer to everything. So I've got a Google form people fill out and their answers become my slides. So that's one way that I can interact with people, but it's tough. So kudos to you, Rachelle.
Yeah, well, I've done a couple keynotes before, like in person, but I've recorded a ton of sessions. Like TCA, I had to record 4 and do 1 live. But you're right, it's like you're sitting there and you're just like, am I not funny? Am I boring? Like there's no reaction, there's no comments or anything. And then for Mass Q, you had to record it, but then you were there for like the end for Q&A. So like you're just sitting there listening to yourself talk, and I'm like, okay, yeah. But I mean, it's
that's
good. Yeah, it's good to at least be able to have those opportunities to keep presenting, or But I do miss the in person, and I much prefer the actual, at least live interaction of doing a webinar and having the chat or back channel or something like this with Melody. I live for these days because somebody's there. But like when I'm teaching and I got kids in the classroom and kids at home, can't see them. I don't know if they're listening, and like silence. So now I've started telling like really not good Spanish jokes, and they're just like, now they're vocal about, please stop. That's painful. You're causing us harm.
Hey, whatever it takes. That sounds like a good strategy.
Yeah, which makes me laugh harder because just hearing them like cringe, like you can hear them cringe through the screen, and I'm just like, I laugh hard. Like that was a good one. They're like, oh my gosh, please stop. Nope. What's that? You want more jokes? Okay. Like no.
I want to hear some of these jokes.
Yeah, I want to hear some jokes.
I gotta think of the one that it was.
Go ahead.
Because there's a book, and it's like the wackiest jokes ever. There was one about a famous song about a grapefruit by Bruce Springsteen. And so like the kids have to know one of the Spanish words. And so a grapefruit is a toronja. So it's Toronja. So you have to say like born toronja, like born to run. But yeah. And the one today was okay, I'll tell you the other one I told them today. So what kind of a dance happens at a Spanish restaurant? And so the one student, yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. You walked me into that one.
She literally said it.
Yeah, salsa. But I said no, because it was an appetizers. I messed it up. So I need to read it. But tapas, T-A-P-A. So it was a tapa dance.
Oh, these are totally cringy.
They are. Those were probably the better ones. So
I want to know who thought of all those and put them into a book.
Oh gosh, there's like 140 pages of them, and it's yeah.
I feel like you should get it out and we read it. I have a cringy joke to share.
Let's do it.
Okay with it? Okay. Where does a watermelon go to learn rock and roll?
I've heard this before.
Anybody?
No.
Bueller?
Okay, what is it?
To the John Cougar Melon Camp.
I was
to the John Cougar Melon Camp.
I had to think about that one 3 times until I got the melon. I was at the Spanish part of the brain. I was like, yeah.
So
when you're teaching Spanish, do you are you think?
Sorry.
Go
ahead again, Alice.
What level of Spanish are you teaching that they know these obscure fruit names?
Yeah, well, they don't. I mean, they have some of them. This is Spanish 3 because I was telling them some other. We've been narrating the past tense, which is tough because of the tenses. So we were doing like fairy tales. So earlier in the year, I was telling like three Goldilocks and 3 bears, but in Spanish. And I'm like, so guess what? I get to tell you like fairy tales. Who would have thought juniors and seniors being told fairy tales by their Spanish? But it helps because like they know the story, so they can focus on what's happening in the verb tense. And of course, I'm being ridiculous because what else could you do when you're telling like a 17, 18-year-old like Goldilocks and whatnot? And the 3 little pigs, that one was fun, huffing and puffing. So, but it's okay. It's fun.
I want to listen in on these. Yes, and so we're getting to that point now where it's sweet and sour time. Okay, it's sweet and sour. So those of you who are new to our Thriving Community chat, every Friday, Thrive o'clock, we talk about the good things that happened this week and the sours, not so great things. And you can join in. You can drop a comment. We'd love to hear about your sweet and sours. Ladies, who wants to go first? We'll talk. We'll take the sweets. We'll take the sweets. What were the sweets of the week? I'm losing weight. I'll just throw that in there. Like,
All right.
yes. Oh, and another sweet. I've made a lot of magazine covers this week for Amazing Women, and it has been so much fun. So yeah, and I'm going to do it all month long. So watch for it.
Awesome.
I did enjoy making my magazine cover the other night.
Yours looks good.
Well, I'm too much of a perfectionist trying to find like it's too busy, it's too whatever in the color. So, but I liked it. It was good. So that was fun, and I enjoyed seeing the ones that you make and seeing everybody's too.
And watch it because it'll be in the Edgy Match Publishing queue this weekend. So it's going to be coming up. They're all in the queue. But yeah, what about you, Alice? What's so sweet?
I apparently came in 5th place overall for the season for Pub House Trivia. So
Nice.
Local trivia competition. And I think we would have come in first, except we didn't hear about the whole trivia night until they're well into the season. I didn't know there was a season or that there was a winner at the end. They called me today. And then we missed.
Did you win any?
He said,
did you win something?
$50.
Huh?
Nice.
Yes.
$50.
$50 to make you holler. Hello. Are you gonna?
$50 to make you
on
holler.
That is so. That's great. Congratulations on that. Wonderful. Okay, so everybody shared. Rachelle, did you share? You talked about the magazine cover. I'm wondering where are people? Where are people today? I want some comments to come in, y'all. If you're watching, tell us some good things. I know, and I'm wondering, did I keep it on private? Anyway, so what are some of the sours? We'll move on to the sours now.
Doing math textbook adoption, where we are, if you can believe it, actually debating buying more of these. There you go.
What is your solution to that?
Not to buy those. I'm hoping that I think we finally decide we're going to go with illustrative math, which is free as opposed to $200,000 or something ridiculous.
Oh my God.
I know. So if you go to illustrativemath.com, mathematics, illustrative mathematics. Anyway, you can find the curriculum there. So I'm excited to try it, but of course it's going to be a lot of work to do something new, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do you get pushback for doing new stuff with people?
Do I? No, but I know that that's not common everywhere. So I had a really great conversation with the superintendent. I just feel really supported. So that's not a sour, but just trying to sit through where we're debating what books to get, and I want the conversations around what experiences the kids are going to have, or I don't know, just something better than what book are we going to buy.
True. I like that. I really like that. Yeah. What about you, Rachelle? What's your sour?
I don't know that I actually have a sour. I mean, right now I don't have a sour. So if I did, it has passed or I forgot about it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Can't think of anything bad.
All right, I got one for you that is mine. You can have mine.
All right.
I ordered meat off the internet and it was really, really cheap. I think it was wildforks.com. Wild Fork or Wild Forks, one of those. And then I ordered a beef brisket. It was so cheap per pound. I was really excited and I got it yesterday. I kid you not, it is this big. I accidentally ordered 15 pounds of meat. So
party analysis.
I have that now, so everyone's invited to come over. We are having meat.
Nice. What's for dinner? Meat.
You got anything else to eat here? Yeah, meat.
I have meat.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of meat.
Yes.
back in the
Okay, oh my
80s.
gosh,
Where's
it's
the
already
beef?
30
It's at
minutes.
Alice's.
Yes, are we gonna do some would you rathers?
Yes, I have a few. I'll do 5.
What's your beef?
Where's the beef? Remember
Okay, let's do it.
commercial? Wait, I gotta find the tab. I lost the tab. Oh wait, there
Oh
we go.
yeah, beef
Okay,
for dinner.
okay. These are silly ones. So first one. Would you rather be able to read minds or see the future?
Oh, I don't want to know what people are thinking.
I was thinking
I
that
think
too.
both of them suck.
I gotta pick one.
I don't want to know the future.
I would know what stocks to buy, and I would know what my students need so I could do better lesson planning. But like right now, what do our kids need for the future? Literally, who knows? But I know what they don't need.
That math workbook.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't even see. Is that what you did? Because I had the screen up with the
feel like
questions.
I would rather know what people are thinking.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
this is Facebook user, but not. I can prove that I will literally cook for anyone. So like 2-3 years ago, I went on a road trip. Do you remember this, Melody? Me and
Lisa?
Abs, who is a huge girl boss. She's like my
Yeah.
mentor and like the most amazing person ever. And Christine Pinto. We drove from California to Chicago ISTE, and we had a contest for people to have us come to their house on the road trip, and I would make carnitas for you because I make the best Mexican pulled pork in the Instant Pot. So
I remember that.
Nice.
a stranger's house. Like I didn't know them until this. And we had 2 Instant Pots, and I was inside cooking pulled meat, pork for hours while everyone else was out on the lake on a boat.
Oh man.
Wow, that's crazy cool.
I will cook meat for you. And if you don't eat meat, I had a vegan living with me for a while, and she will attest that I make boss vegan food also.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so delicious. Okay,
I know.
move on. I gotta get away from food.
Okay.
Get away from food. I'm trying to not think about it.
Friday. Besides wine and food, what should you be thinking about?
No, right? Okay. Would you rather have to wear clown shoes every day or bunny ears?
Oh my gosh, where's my bowling shoes? Guys, my bowling
But
shoes look I need them, so that would be my answer.
I don't know.
I think I would rather wear bunny ears.
Well, you're
Yes.
wearing a 40-year-old tiara right now.
Yeah.
That's right. So I feel like I could make it work. I feel like.
I think
Make
you
it
could.
rock, and I expect next week for you to be wearing bunny ears. The next time I go live
Well,
with you, if you're not wearing bunny ears, I'm ordering you some right now. I have your address on speed dial on
you
Amazon.
better. Well,
Oh, my
wait a
Amazon
minute,
app.
why don't
Oh my
this
gosh.
is what I'm wearing next week? So how about bunny ears for a little bit later in March? When is Easter this year? Is it April?
April. Yeah.
Okay. I will wear the
Nice.
bunny ears. Oh my gosh, I'll wear them. I will wear
Get her a
them.
onesie.
Whatever.
Get her a whole rabbit like a onesie.
Onesie.
Like the
Stop that.
Christmas story
They don't
style.
make them
Christmas
my
story
size.
style. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this I can order 12 pieces bunny for $13.95.
Nice. Oh, that'll be
Meat.
that'll
Forget
be
the damn bunny suit. Some meat. What's up, meat? I want some carnitas. Send me some of your carnitas.
I know that.
Okay, do we have
The best carnitas, you guys.
girl? Would you
Okay,
rather?
I'll ask one more since we're time. So this one, because it's boss themed, would you rather have a terrible boss but a great job, or a great boss with a terrible job?
Oh, geez. Both of these things.
I know.
That is a hard one.
Well, right now I have a great boss and a great job. So
Yeah, so there goes that
I
question.
feel like I have really terrible bosses, but I have really good jobs.
thanks. So
Wait, you had, right? Had.
terrible bosses, that is definitely the worst. Having a great leader trumps whatever you're doing anytime.
Oh my gosh, Melody.
There will be words. I would rather.
Doesn't know
I've
you
lived
always
both
text me with,
scenarios
"Hey,
out.
boss."
What?
You always text me with "Hey, boss." That's
Yeah, because yes,
let
because you're
Lynn
my
on
boss.
the
But anyway, you're one of them. You're one of my bosses. I'm really my boss, but yeah. Anyway, yes, I think that I would rather have a really good job and a terrible boss because I've lived it out. And when you have something that you can go every day to that you really enjoy, sometimes you can just put the hello.
Well, this one here where they're just hair clips and you pin them in.
I like those.
Do you want
I can
the whole
do. I can do
headband or
that.
you just want, like clips?
I like the clips. The clips sound cute. You surprised me. Surprised me.
See, they're just like little barrettes. You just clip them in.
Oh, those
Oh
are
my
cute.
goodness. Yeah, those are
These
ridiculous.
are things you only pay for other people.
Oh my.
Yes. Well, we have gone over our time. Alice, it has been so wonderful. It has been
Yeah.
yes, we're so glad you came. And I can't remember who's on Monday. Do you know who's on Monday, Rachelle?
Claudio.
Claudia.
Oh, okay, great.
I am
We don't have
Claudius.
a girl boss on Monday. I am Claudius. That's great.
Yeah, we have
Not a girl
Claudio. Yeah, Claudio's on Monday and Tatul is on Friday. So we'll have some fun next week.
Yes, it will be so cool. It'll be the boy boss week. Just kidding. Just kidding. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate you so much. If you are watching for the first time, we invite you to come into our Facebook community. It's called facebook.com/groups Thrive and EDU. And we invite you to come because we are all thriving. Alice, it is always a pleasure to go live with you. Rachelle, I hope you have a great week. Everybody, we love you. Bye.
Friday.